Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm doing a first impression gameplay video for Azuga Age of Chaos. It used to be called Titan Online. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out and make some quick comments. If you guys want to play Azuga Age of Chaos, just check out our full review on this link on the right sidebar on MMOHut.com. So here we go. Let's log in over here. Crosswind server. Logging in. Like I said, this game used to be called Titan Online, and it used to be published by another company. Now this login screen over here kind of reminds me of Zelda with these chickens. Those chickens are a-holes. So let's go ahead and click create a character and see what we have over here. Obviously male and female. 3 different skin types. Let's go with tan over here. We have a few hair options. Let's see how many we have. We have 8 different hair options. Let's go with this guy over here. Let's go. This guy looks badass. Let's stop over there. 2 types of clothes, 2 types of boots. And 6 different weapons over here, guys. The 6 weapons in this game are basically the classes in the game, but the weapon you pick over here really doesn't determine that much. It just determines what weapon you start with. You can always change it early on, so this isn't really set in stone. I'm just gonna go with wood spear over here because it sounds kind of like a warrior. Long range and attacks surrounding enemies. Sounds good. You have height and weight. I don't know why they call this weight. This is just width. This guy's alright. Let's go really big. Let's create. Nope. Gotta enter our name. Let's enter the game now and see what we got. So apparently that little Chinese flying lady over there is our Navi-like character, which teaches us the game. We'll see what happens when we enter. Dimensional gap. Sounds like a tutorial zone. You remember this cute girl, right? Hee hee. So yeah, this is like a Navi-like character. So let's X that out and talk to suspicious girl. Yeah, she is suspicious. She has a Gundam thing behind her. Let's talk to her. My lost fate. Inability to become involved in the human world. Well, thanks for saying hello. I love how all these MMORPGs just start off by saying, oh, help me. And NPCs don't even say hi to you. So let's go to quest menu, blah, blah, blah. Really bad translations over here. So you don't really have to bother reading this. Alright, there we go. We are in Lanzhou now. The game's maps are actually named after real-world places in China. At least the cities are. And there's a teleporter to Chang'an, another city in the game. And they make travel in the game really easy, but I'm going to stay in this town for now because the game threw me here, and it probably threw me here for a reason. The NPCs here and the monsters here are low level. Alright, I'm going to close that out. You guys can talk to the beginner guide over here, which looks like Chun-Li for some reason. And you can learn about the game's basics over here, but it's not really that important. You have a little help menu on the bottom over here anyway, so you can always refer to that. And the little Chinese lady that floats around over here, the Navi-like character, she's actually pretty helpful, so you don't really need to read about the game or anything like that. I'm glad there's no real tutorial as well, because I'm frankly tired of doing those. Alright, gameplay is pretty simple. You move entirely with point and click over here. You do not have WSAD controls or D-pad controls, though D-pad does move the camera around a little bit. If you look at my character over here, I like his scar on his face, it looks kind of cool. That's a really long bamboo stick over there. Let's go kill some monsters. Surprisingly, they're not that cute. Most of the time with these Asian MMORPGs, the monsters you slaughter early on are very cute. We kill some Chon-Chons. Her name rings a bell. It's definitely from another MMORPG. Yes, you won. Great. Awesome. You're the best. Well, I know that. So, alright, let's close that out. And that's actually worth reading if you haven't played the game before, which I actually should be reading that. You can see my info over here, and it looks like I got 1 stat point already. And this is one of the game's really unique features. I don't want to say really unique, but it's nothing that special, but I just got another stat point, as you see. You actually gain stat points in this game as you level, rather than all at once when you level. So I got 4 stat points right now, and I'm still level 1. So that's kind of cool. So let's put them all into strength right now. The game's 4 stats are strength, agi, con, and intelligence. Alright, close it out. I'm level 2 now, and I probably get another stat point as well. So it kind of, you don't have to wait till you level up to be able to get stronger, and you get stronger as you level up. Which I believe this is one of the only games that does that. Let's put more strength. These Chon-Chons are really easy. So right now she's telling me about some combo attacks in the game. If I click Control or A or the attack button repeatedly, I can do combo attacks. Let's see what happens. These die too fast to try out my combos, so let's go fight some harder monsters. Experience rate wise, it's moderately fast. I'm already level 2. I killed a few monsters. Let's find something a little bit more difficult to kill. Now let's see my inventory screen while I go there. Alright. That's weird. I didn't start with any bags over here. I made one character earlier just to look at the game's graphics and set my resolution, and I had 5 starting bags. So I expect if you're new to the game, you'll also have 5 starting bags that have basic equipment for you. I don't know why I didn't start with it this time. Let's go kill these Pisces. Maybe we can find something a little bit more difficult. Let's fight these guys. And I'm gonna hit control while I fight. And doing so makes my character actually changes his attack animation to make a little bit more powerful attacks. Personally, I'm not sure why it doesn't do that automatically. I mean, if it's trying to make me do combos, it should at least ask me to maybe hit a few keys in order and do something special, rather than just mash the control key, which I feel just wears my finger out for no reason. And as you can see by the loot bag that appeared over my head, looting in this game is done automatically, which is something I really like, because I really hate picking up items over and over again. Especially when a monster drops like 8 pieces of equipment and you gotta pick them all up one at a time. So I gotta hit control over here. My character will do cooler attacks. I got coins for that guy. Now let's see my skills over here. I have a quest menu over here as well. I didn't really do it, but I do recommend you guys do check it out so you get some beginner equipment. Level 3 already. I bet I have a boatload of stat points over here. I got 6 stat points, awesome. Pump that up. And let's see my skills. Now, the skills in the game, you actually have to go to the NPC to purchase. The active skills, which are called Kung Fu skills. But you also have something called specialty skills, which are pretty nice. Right now I have 1280 training points, and I can learn some of these skills. I got HP up, defense up, MP up, AP up, and meditation up. Meditation in this game is like sitting down, you regen faster. But I'm gonna go get some AP up. It costs 1,000 points, but it's worth it. Now that'll passively increase my attack damage, and if I want to learn AP up again, it costs 2,000 now. And I can start learning active skills starting level 5. And active skills are actually based on what weapon you use. So for every weapon in the game, there's a different set of active skills. And since there's no set classes in the game, you can start learning skills for every single weapon. So if you want to use a sword one day, a spear one day, you have all sorts of different skills. But keep in mind, you can only learn a fixed amount of skills in the game because you have those training points. So I strongly recommend you don't just try everything out. Pick 1 or 2 weapons, probably one, and stick with it. And just go all out with it, because I can show you my skills over here. Even with the specialty skills, there's a spear up. If I put points here, it'll make all my spear skills do more damage and my spear weapons do more damage. So you don't want to try distributing your training points across all sorts of skills, because basically you're going to suck with all of them instead of being good with 1 or 2. And even though this is a very melee-oriented game, at least from the beginning, from the weapon types, the game does the spells as well, which I think is really interesting. No matter what weapon you pick, you can start learning spells. And the spells in the game are usually like healing spells, even some assault spells like fireball and stuff. So when I reach level 5, I can start learning those, along with my other skills. So I can be maybe a spearman / mage combo, which is really neat. I can start fighting them in melee, and if they try running away, I can shoot a fireball after them. And that really gives you a lot of room for customization. Because I'm not a huge fan of the fixed class system. So in this game, you can kind of evolve your character the way you like. But you do have to stick with 1 or 2 weapon types, and the game gives you a lot of room to wiggle around and create your own class, kinda, with the different skills you can pick. Although the only really combinations I see working, I mean, I don't think it makes sense to learn spear skills and maybe fist skills, because you're not gonna be able to use both weapons at the same time. But maybe a bow skill and a spear skill, so you can attack a monster while he's running, or a player while he runs in PvP. Or maybe mage skills to blast them or heal yourself. And this game really starts going late game. Early game is a little bit boring, but mid game you can actually do a lot more. The game's PvP system is actually really unique. If I click Bloodthirst over here, I'll go into PvP mode. I can't do it in this map, and I can't do it early on. If I'm in PvP mode, I can attack other players freely. And if I kill another player in PvP mode that's also in PvP mode, basically I can actually loot them. So you can actually take their items. But that only works if they're both in PvP mode. Other PvP options include 1v1 duels, called spars, and PvP tournaments, you know, the guild wars, guild battles, and the like. Other features are resource gathering system, guild system, the basic stuff. Gameplay is fairly simple though, and surprisingly fluid. Works well. I'm not going to say that there's many unique features in this game, but if you're looking for a grinder, a very simple grinder, easy to pick up, not much reading to go on, just go out to town, kill stuff, you may enjoy this game. The item system is almost like Diablo 2 in that there's a lot of randomized items, item sets, and unique weapons, you know, with names and stuff. The game is named Titan Online. It used to be called Titan Online. And it was called that because One of the game's features are this pet system called Titans. Basically, you get them your first time by completing a few quests, and late game you can build your own Titans by gathering the schematics and various resources. And those Titans are basically just really powerful pets that you can summon for a short period of time. They don't last long, but they pack a huge punch. And when they go away, you have to wait a certain amount of time before resummoning them. You can even equip the Titans with special equipment to make them even stronger. I mean, you won't be able to experience that early game, but that's something for late game. You can also get regular pets as well. Like there's only a few pets in the game. You get them by completing quests, but I don't have any right now. Now, I like the fact that you progress a lot early on. There's a real sense of progression because you don't have to wait to level up to get the stats, and you feel like you're improving. I am running out of time, guys, but if you guys want to play Azuga Age of Chaos, just check out our full review on MMOHut.com on the link on the right sidebar. Later, guys. Let me zoom in on my character. Whoosh.